attacked us. Makes things pretty clear.
I was trying to make things clear. I could have killed you all. I didn't.
Another one in the can.
Another one in the can. Should have washed it in the can. Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
Welcome to Dead Walk Talk number 19.
Yep.
The Walking Dead's Arrow on the Doorpost.
Weird, Dave. Arrow on the doorpost.
I don't know where the arrow was, but... So, yeah. Walking Talk, Dead Walk Talk number 19.
You didn't like it, did you? You're thinking.
Let me tell you something. The history of the rubber chicken dates back, in the hinterland, dates back to around 1949 when the carnivals were traveling across Canada and rubber chickens were thrown into the audience. So they bred with real chickens. And this is what you get.
This is what you get. Okay. Go if you.
Okay, so in clear, we're finally past all this stuff, and we're arming for war. We find out what happened to Morgan. You know, it's the best episode in this half of the season, and in Arrow on the Doorpost, we do a 180-degree turn, and it opens up, and the governor and Rick are having this clandestine meeting that was set up by whom? Mm-hmm. and like when did all this happen? You know, like and then of course it was Andrea that set up the meeting. Well, it's a good thing they didn't show us that part because that would have just been more frustrating.
Yeah.
And then, you know, so here's the gist if I'm getting this correctly now. Okay, so we've got all they got all the skinny on the governor. Okay.
Yeah.
Rick figures he's doing the best thing for the group by going and talking to a pathological liar, a complete sociopath. They know he keeps heads in jars. They know he's completely unbalanced. From Merle, they know he kills everybody that comes and goes. So Rick is doing the best thing for the group by going and trying to cut a deal with this guy.
And here we are.
Yep.
And basically doing what? Sitting there, talking to I mean, it was just, I don't know. It was another one of those episodes. The best part of the episode was when Daryl and the guy from the governor's side worked together, and I mean, like, and they realized that they're no different than anybody else, and I don't think they really even want to kill each other.
Yeah.
So that was the best part of the whole episode, and I don't know. You know, this guy, he's got stunted wings, so we took him in because he couldn't find work anywhere else. So I don't want to throw him too much because, you know, so I'm going to let Jimmy hold on to him over here. Okay, Jimmy's got to hold on to Mr. Chicken tonight. But I'm really close. Like again, and then we get this thing, I'll give you 2 days. 2 days. 3 episodes. 1 episode, 1 day. 2 days, 2 episodes. Michonne, are you going to give Michonne? Are you going to give Michonne? I mean, Michonne just saved your baby, brought you formula, told you about the governor, and the two of your people were captured. You know, saved Carl, saved you, saved what's his name? The old guy that you like, Herschel.
Herschel. He's the man.
She's the best warrior you got. Are you really going to sit there and contemplate trading her? Like, give me a break. If you're going to do the best thing for the people, pile them into a car and get out of there. That's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Either that or stay in the jail and fortify and get ready for this battle. So, I don't know. I thought this episode was another one of these filler episodes, and even the story, like I said, the story was like, it was like, whoop, okay, we're going to talk to the governor now about peace negotiations. Whoop, like, what? Hello? I had to watch it with this on. So that's how I feel. I don't know. I feel bad because I know you like the episode.
Well, yeah, I did like it. I just, you know, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing that I'm not. I don't know. I liked it. You know what I mean? I think, you know, I was thinking today as to why I like it and why you don't when we got off the phone. And I don't know. I've seen so many zombie movies that I just, maybe I just like a good story, and I just love how they're telling this story. I could sit and watch a good dialogue for hours, and I just sat and watched this dialogue. I thought it was great. The only part I didn't like was Andrea. I think her character is just, she's more goofy than...
I didn't want, yeah, she's like a clown.
Yeah, I don't like her.
They kicked me out.
Yeah, I mean, I just, yeah, like the way she's kind of doing her, like the way she's portraying her character, I don't really care for that, but, I mean...
She's clueless.
Yeah, like when Rick and the governor were sitting there, and Rick wouldn't give an inch, and the governor was trying to talk him down, and he wouldn't budge, you know what I mean? And then Rick kind of gave it back to him and put it in his face, and was in a way kind of slagging him and you know, making fun of the fact that they call him a governor and all that sort of jazz. I just thought it was great. Like, someone's actually putting him in his place here, do you know what I mean? And he didn't really have much of a reply for it until the end. But and then also outside, I mean, you could see it coming a mile away that, you know, the two groups were feuding at the beginning, but you knew they were going to kind of get together. You know what I mean? And I knew, I made this call in my head, and they obviously, I think AMC gives way too much away in the upcoming episode, but I knew, what's Beaker's name there, the scientist for the governor, or his advisor? I knew as soon as he became kind of buddies with Herschel that he was going to spill. And when the governor's, see, the governor's ultimate plan is not to get Michonne. Well, it is, because he said, but it's like he said, I want everybody in there. You know what I mean? And we're going to set up a perimeter.
Wants to blow them all away.
And they're going to shoot them all. But Rick's not stupid. He knows that. But they gave way too much away for next week's episode, because Beaker, they even showed him. The governor's grabbing him by the neck and pushing him because he let Tyrese in on the goods there, and Andrea. So, you know, at that point, I wish they wouldn't give so much away. But I like this episode. I don't know. I like a good dialogue, and I thought last night's episode was really good. I like the fact that Rick didn't back down one iota.
I'm going to remove my weapon. Show that I mean to negotiate in good faith. I'd like you to do the same.
From the governor. He's not stupid. He knows, and the governor even said it. He said, your guys might be a little more war savvy, but trained a little bit better. But he's got hundreds of people.
Yeah, he's basically got all the people.
Right. So he's just saying, get out of my way, or I'll just come and storm your village and overrun you. So, but his whole plan is to get them all back there in 2 days and kill them all, which is, I think Rick knows that, because he kind of alluded to it.
At the end.
Yeah, and then, you know, having Herschel talk him out of giving up Michonne. But you said it too. I mean, Michonne's proven her worthiness, and
like, yeah,
that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
No.
So why are they? You know, why like just I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
know, I mean, you'd have to be an idiot to not see that there's going to be a big battle come down at the end. You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously that's what's going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I really liked last night's episode. I thought the dialogue they had was awesome. They could have done without Andrea, that's for sure. But she did allude to a meeting in the episode previous to last week's. So I guess they kind of just left it to the viewer to fill in the blanks. But it did kind of just, you know, come out of the blue. But
Milton Mammoth.
That's it. Well, we'll call him Beaker.
Milton Mammoth. Yeah.
But no, it just, you know, in the scene with the henchman and Daryl, I mean, that was good. I mean, I don't know. I just liked the episode. I mean, there wasn't a lot of zombies in it. I mean, the baseball bat scene was pretty good. A couple of good head explosions, but the knife scene and stuff. But I don't know. Like I said,
I just feel like they're stalling for time, and they're setting in for this long drawn out thing. You know, it's like I don't know. I think
I agree.
Between the first part of this season, like the first part of this season, it was The Walking Dead the way we've known it.
Yep. And
from the return of the mid-season finale, it's been, this is the way it's going to be. We're going to show you, you know, a 30 like a 2-minute scene of zombies, and then the rest of it's going to be this big drama around it. Like, I mean, the sex scene with Glenn and Maggie and all this stuff. I mean,
sexy.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah. Actually, that was quite a bit because they showed her fully naked from a distance.
From a distance, yeah.
You know, Glenn's a pretty lucky guy.
But it's AMC.
Yeah. So. But well, no, I agree with you there. I mean, you do get that point where they're kind of stalling and drawing it out, but I don't know. I'm willing to accept it because the dialogue's so good.
May I?
Most of it, anyways. I would say probably 80% of it. You know what I mean? I just, I don't know. I enjoyed it. So, but you know what? I knew when I was watching it last night. I thought you're gonna hate it. I just knew it. And when I called you today, I could just, you know, when you get that 10-second pause on the phone, it's like, oh yeah, he hated it. He was warming up the rubber chicken as we were talking on the phone. So, well, we got 3 episodes left. We'll see what happens. Next week doesn't look like there's a lot of zombies in it either. It looks like there's going to be a lot of boiling over in the Woodbury camp. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. But Rick's, I like that he didn't. I like that he didn't back down. You know what I mean? And he knows what's going on.
Don't back down.
Yeah. He's not stupid.
When you face evil, never back down. Just ask us. We'll tell you. Oh, by the way, we're the Doomgorian guys. I never did introduce us. That's Hap and I'm Max.
Yeah.
This is Jimmy. And that's the Rubber
That's
Chicken.
the Rubber Chicken.
Yeah. And this has been episode number 19 of the Dead Walk Talk.
Dead Walk Talk, yeah.
And yeah, so keep tuning in and stay tuned for more. We got a special Doomgorian report coming out to PowerMed Headbanger.
Yes,
because he
our number one fan.
Our number one fan, because he asked us to do a report on Dread. So we got that in the works, and and stay tuned. Probably next week, the chap will probably be back with us to tell us what he's thinking about The Walking Dead. And yeah, cool. Any closing words?
No, not really. I'm just telling you now, don't watch the Frankenstein Theory. Absolute horrible. So
there you have it.
If you were thinking about it, because it come out on Blu-ray.
This man knows.
Yeah, garbage.
And he is the man we listen to.
I can't believe I did a show on it. I'm embarrassed. So anyways, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, okay.
So,
all right.
Okay, so thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I don't know. Have we agreed on one show yet this season? Maybe last week's. I think that was it.
Last week's.
Yeah.
Not since the since the mid-season thing.
Yep.
Earlier this season, yeah, we were cool. But,
yep. But no, it's good. Conflicting heads make for a good show.
Yes. Tension.
But
don't be fooled. The loyalty here goes very deep. When you're fighting evil 24/7, you gotta know who's your wingman. And there'd be none of this crap if the world ended and the Doomgorium guys were out there. There'd be no loyalty issues. There'd be no, I want your woman, I want that guy, I want to have that, I don't know this. No, it doesn't happen that way, ever. So, stay tuned. Fight evil.
He's my best friend.
Compadre.
I love him.
I love him too.
Okay, good.
That's kind of weird. All right, we'll talk to you later. What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. Don't worry, Jim.
Yeah, I love you too, Jimmy. All right, see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.